Robert Halfon said the Tories must focus on social injustice at the party conference and not Brexit. Image, Getty. Appearing on BBC Newsnight, the former Conservative MP for Harlow Robert Halfon insisted that his party should recognise the anxiety of millions of people struggling in Britain. He told BBC presenter Emily Maitlis that unless the government puts forward Conservative solutions which resonate with voters like Mr Corbyn has done, Theresa May is going to be in trouble. Mr Halfon said, "We have got to recognise those people who don't live in quality housing. We have got to recognise our public services are creeping. The government has done many good things. I am a Conservative, but there are still major problems in our country which we have to be honest about." The ex-Tory MP added, "This conference must be not a conference about checkers. It needs to be about social justice. If we don't, we will be in trouble," pointing to areas on which the Tories needs to focus. Mr Halfon advocated for equality and its skills revolution, unless the government puts forward Conservative solutions. Corbyn will win. Image, BBC. He proposed, "We should guarantee every young person an apprenticeship and move away from this focus on the university model which is not achieving the same results for all graduates. We need to focus on the cost of living, and look away so we can help low earners." He then argued that Mrs May needs to stand up for people who work in companies with big bosses getting huge salaries. He also pointed to Mr Corbyn's plans which will see large companies handing over 10% of their share base, up to £7 billion a year, to an employee fund. The EU rejected the PM's Chequers plan in Salzburg last week, along with members of her own party. Image, Getty. In a stark warning to the Conservative Party, Mr Halfon said, "We have to come with an answer, otherwise Corbyn will win the argument." The Conservative Party conference will run from Sunday, September 30th until Wednesday, October 3rd. The Prime Minister is expected to give her keynote address on the last day. It comes at a tough moment for Mrs May after European leaders rejected her Chequers plan in Salzburg last week. Leading members of her own party have also been highly critical of her Chequers plan, including former Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson, former Brexit Secretary David Davis and Jacob Rees-Mogg.